Good evening, each and every one of you. You and you. But most of all, me. That's right, the shining beacon of hope, high upon the hill, radiating down on each and every one of you. I wish you a warm and heartfelt welcome, with all of the humility that I can muster. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a good one. My day was okay. Not great, but, not bad either. It was decidedly an day. But let's get into our hellos. Nestor, this one's for you. You're one-of-a-kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, one-of-a-kind, no joking, Hoboken hello. And for you, you get it in the style of a 1920s mob goon. Oh, you think he's a wise guy, eh? You think he's gonna come into this stream? You think he's just gonna say hello? Well, I got a hello for you. And it's about 2 feet of pipe I pulled out of the wall that I'm gonna use to bash your skull in. Now go on, get out of here. I love gooning. It's good money if you're good at it. Oh no. Oh no. And strap with a strap special. But let's go through it. First up, did you know you can battle Yugi Moto? You can battle Yugi Moto in for the title of King of Games in a special event in The Sims 2. To activate the event, you just need to seal the soul of your own real-world grandpa into the game's disc while in Japan. This has been Fun Falsus with Strap. And then the Strap special, reminder to all of you that you matter, you're valid, loved, worthy of love, important, allowed to have emotions and bad days. You don't have to be strong or perfect all the time. You are not broken. I'm so proud of all of you for existing. I'm so thankful that you are around. Trans rights are human rights. Stay safe, y'all, and don't give up. And then your one-of-a-kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, embroidered, and dipped in lead. Hello. Well, since we had the mop goon, I feel like it's only fitting that we hit the other side of the spectrum and have the gruff, hard-boiled detective. I knew from the moment that they walked into my office that they were going to be trouble with their entertaining falsehoods about video games and strong emotional statements. I knew that I was in for a world of hurt. But thankfully, I was only 2 weeks away from retirement, so how bad could this go, right? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Nestor Strap, good to see you. That Town Entertainment's Jesse Hall. What a pleasure to have you here. Folks, did you know that Jesse Hall, notable star of stage, screen, headphone, gramophone, whatever those things, like the screens that they have where you can play games at urinals by like peeing on the back of it. All of that. Just regard Hall, uh, amazing friend, and I said it before, I'll say it again, that if you enjoy good things that are irreverent, you should check out Fat Town Entertainment. Give them a follow, and maybe check out some of the podcast stuff, audio dramas and stuff like that. It's good. It's good stuff, and you might hear a familiar voice there. Uh, I wanted to say that, but I thought that would be a bannable offense. I seem to be getting an ad for the concept of backing up your files. I work in an archive of the very internet itself. I promise you, I am familiar. Please say hello as the pipe. You got it. You're one of a kind, bespoke, artisanal, uh, handcrafted. Let me just, I gotta, uh, I gotta see I gotta see somebody about something. Just give me 5 seconds, okay? Oh God, this is a horrible idea, and I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to you. But also, you also did this to yourself, and you technically have no one else to blame. So I just want to make that clear. I just gotta do a thing and pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. God, this is gonna be palpably painful. I listened to this and I was like, "Ooh, I don't know if I should do this, but I'm doing it." So, Hex of Hexagon, this is your one of a kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, and up to code hello as the pipe wielded by the goon against our detective. You knew it was coming. You had to know it was coming. Uh, Everyone needs henchmen after all. Is the detective 2 weeks from retirement? Yep. Uh, I come here to support you, and my goodness, do I get attacked? Watching Stargate Continuum with my partner before work today. It's a good movie, an extremely good one. If you've watched all of SG1 before, talking about to convolution reverb himself into a metal pipe. Uh, I have a Beat Saber map of that sound. I'm genuinely tempted to attempt to write a convolution reverb for Audacity. If someone somehow I got universal basic income to be obvious, to be honest, yeah. Think of how much tomfoolery could be subsidized with universal basic income. The world could be so beautiful if we let people be stupid rather than fight to survive. Mmm, tea. There, you get that wonderful ASMR of me slurping down a canned tea, which I feel like is a personal attack on Nestor, and I apologize. I can have so many songs instead of just feeling bad. You know, this actually brings up a thing that I wanna ask folks because a part of this could be like a real thing, but I also feel like this could just be me uh being a insufferable leftist. And we all know that there is nothing worse than a leftist except for another leftist. That the most insufferable thing is a leftist. But to that end, I have legitimately been mulling over the idea of doing some streams or possibly having time in the Discord where we talk about social things, particularly through the lens of anarchy, anarcho communism, and communism. And I think that there's a lot of interesting things to talk about there. And I would really like to go over some stuff. I've been trying to be a little bit more conscious. I've been trying to like read more books on theory and practice and, you know, but I mean, to be frank, a lot of the I think a lot of the issue with it is that a lot of like anarchist and communist thought is couched in a lot of terms that are difficult for the layperson to really engage with sometimes. I feel like there is an attempt to battle classical economic theory and classical philosophy, and that a lot of the times people think the way to do that is to duke it out in the halls of academia. When, to be frank, I feel like the best thing that we can do is to show people that there can be a world that isn't a capitalist hellscape. And I think that it could be good to I don't know which is better. If it's better as an interactive format where we talk about things and there is a discussion, or if it's better as my dumbass trying to cut things that I feel like might be less than approachable for people that don't have either the time or inclination or simply struggle with some of the pure theory, as you know we were talking about. And I could see merit in both of them, because the merit of like a book club kind of, you know, back and forth discussion and dialogue is, you know, to be frank, I'm not an expert. I'm trying to learn more, but I am by no means uh, an expert on these subjects and fields. And there's plenty that I don't know, and there's plenty of arguments that I probably don't have answers to. That said, I do feel like that is also a little bit more restrictive. And I feel like that possibly the best way to get started is to start with the, you know, hey, I read this. This is what I got out of it, and package it in a more digestible format for people. And I've been talking for a while, so let me go back and catch up, because now I am distinctly aware that I have not been reading this and feel like I've been listening to myself talk too much. Da, 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 da. There are better teas in the world, even better ways to have on demand tea. For those who cannot wrangle leaves on demand, I heartily suggest tea resin. Leftists are insufferable as such a bland take. I'd spend 20,000 hours with an annoying leftist before one with a middle manager. Ah, but what if he was a middle manager and an annoying leftist? Um, I've got a few books that wrap the theory in some fiction I could recommend. Layperson figurative for those of us like me who struggle taking theory uncut, as it were. Frank talking. For your pitch, stories of theory in action, so to speak, feel very on vibe. Yeah, I mean, like that. That could be an interesting conceit for it to take like pure theory and try and craft models and discussion based on that. And probably still better than a middle manager who thinks uh, AI is bad, supportive of using AI. But let's see. Anyway, sorry. I've been on this topic. It's something that's been on my mind, but yeah. Um, I'm curious what everybody thinks about it. If you feel strongly one way or another, you can, let me know here. You can message me, or we could talk about it in the Discord. Plug. Did I just dab? You don't know. You can't prove it. Shut up. Okay. But we're all here for something. It's that time. Are you all ready? Are you prepared? Dab emote win. God. I should get a Photoggan dab emote to absolutely just ingrain how out of touch and dad I am. I find solarpunk writing takes the punk half of the name fairly serious, and so a lot of what I'd recommend has that bent. I will be 100% real with you. I have not engaged with solarpunk outside of solarpunk aesthetic. I don't really know where to start with it, and I like ideas in it, but I am hesitant uh to like I'm hesitant to engage with them because I am worried that they feel very uh aspirational without like a path to that. Dabbing is an older brother move, not a dad move. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm gonna argue with you on that. I feel like it's entered the parent who's trying too hard. 20 seconds till the last one. All right, but let me pull up the game so we can commence the Gunchin. Enter the Gunchin. Ooh, I don't know about that. All right. Ooh, pre-order the Guild Wars 2 vinyl now. All of it? Every single bit? I already have some of them, but why not more vinyl? Okay, let's turn that off. Go over to the game screen. Game screen, turn on. All right, is that going to pick it up? Let's see. No, of course it's not. You fool, you rube. Oh, it did. It did it. Hooray. All right, it's time to gunch. You either get busy gunching or you get busy dying. That's what they say. All right. Where did we leave off our intrepid hero. What was the last thing that we had going on? I know we fucked around with the super adventure box. We got a vista up here. Climb! 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 You have to climb! Fine, you can do it this way, I guess. No, you can't. Don't even try. Yeah. There we go. This entire game is just, how do I Skyrim horse my way up to this place? One of the things that I really do like about this game, though, and I need to remember to actually change my category, so let me do that. There we go. Guild Wars 2. Done. Gunch appropriating Skyrim horse culture. Of course! One of the things that I do love is how this game has, like, an experience and world completion incentive to view the terrain and to, like, look at the map and really be like, damn, they put their whole ass into, like, making some places. That's pretty neat. And I know other games do this, other games have this, but I always enjoy it as a way of making you stop. I wish that they didn't have the way to skip it, because I like it as a way to make you stop as a player and actually, like, fucking enjoy the world that you're in. Rather than being goddamn productivity-minded. More games should have a whole ass. And an asshole. Alright, what do we got? We got another heart over here. Okay, so we're at that part where it's like, you're not ready to advance to the next story point yet. And you gotta level up to get to that. But, yeah. I'm curious. What do you think Gunch's next big thing should be? Like, I don't want to give away too much, but eventually we will be able to specialize Gunch in some interesting new ways. Stop shooting me. I'm baby. Because if you look at training, you have elite specializations here. You have the Daredevil, the Deadeye, the Spectre, and the Antiquary. I feel like the Antiquary has some appropriation vibes to it. But it's also the one I know the least about, so. Oh yeah, obviously we also need to discuss what he should appropriate. I like when they make the sound of dying. K-pop boy band dancing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to take that person down. I do think I can murder this fuck. Yeah, cut it down. Oh no, we fucked it up. Oh, we fucked it up. Ah, shit. Ah, piss. Herkblarg. I thought it was Higgikagurk. Oh, I goofed. Okay, you can die. I want you dead. Oh, she hits hard.
My energy is diminished. Why won't anyone help me?
Yeah, we're just gonna hop over here. And the lady that hits like a fucking brick shit house can go back over there with her friends. Permadeath server run win. Hey, you load up the game and join me. We'll do it, Jesse. How about that? Some of these death sounds definitely sound hornier than the others. Deaths aren't equal in horniness, so of course they do. Not all deaths are created equally horny. In the criminal justice system, certain deaths are found to be extremely horny. These are their stories.
For the record,
Law and Order, Horny Death Squad. You know, that's the thing. That's how the thing goes. Everybody knows the thing. I need you dead. Please cease to exist. And you, go faster. Executive producer, Penis Wolf. Man, it is wild how, like, Dick Wolf is just a horrible person who, like, is 100% like, I think the cops should be able to commit crimes, and it's okay. And frankly, I feel like if you have a problem with the cops committing crimes, you're probably a criminal.
Best watch your step in this area. My Seraph brothers and sisters maintain an outpost just north of here.
Thanks,
They're
Nim.
spread thin and constantly harassed by nearby bandits. The outlaws have 3 fortified camps to the west as well, so be careful. Anything you can
He
do to
took
secure
one
this
game
area
of
would be
cops and
appreciated.
robbers way too seriously. If only someone knew that at birth and named him appropriately. Unfortunately. You know, this is the world we live in. This is the hand we've been dealt. This is the cheese that we have been forced to cut. That's how the saying goes. It's not? I don't care. It is now. I will make it legal. The one that's like, coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down, because I want it all. Hey,
This isn't working.
why are there so many of you? And why don't you die faster?
Defend yourselves.
defend yourselves. Defend my ass.
A little help?
Yay, she died. Sadly, no. The lyrics go, "This is the world that we live in. I feel myself get tired. Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing quite bad. Going back in my cage because I like it there." I'm coming out of my cage because Locktober is over. Look at them little rat people. Look at them little goobers. I love them.
Got something?
Hey, remember when the Asura were all horrible people that are like, what if we tortured these people? Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, what do we got there? I don't need that. I don't need that. Eat it. Shove it in the magic machine. So, I just realized I launched into this, and Jesse, you have no idea what's going on here, do you? You have no idea. You're like a newborn babe stumbling into the world with no clue of the horrors that await. So, let me explain what's going on. This one-of-a-kind absolute goober is Appropriator Gunch. Gunch is a character that was made by chat. But we have also determined that Gunch suffers from choice paralysis. And as such, Gunch has created a computer that he has shoved into his brain called the Cerebral Heuristic Autonomic Transistor, or CHAT for short. And CHAT makes all choices for Gunch. So anytime there is a choice to be made, CHAT shall decide for Gunch.
Hey, you smell something?
Yay! More skill points. More blood for the blood god. But, yeah, so far, Gunch has had a teammate who got stuck inside of a golem, and we managed to get them out. But they obviously were a little bit shaken by these events and went on a break, so we were the only one around to receive the Snap Savant Prize. Upon doing so, we were approached with someone that was like, hey, so I found your old research stuff, and I gotta say, this thing that you made, I think, is really cool and neat. I want to fuck with it. And our mentor was like, hey, this could be real bad. Don't fuck with that. And then we fucked with it. And we found out that in an alternate universe, we are, in fact, the baddie. But then we murdered ourselves from an alternate universe, so it's okay. Alright, and we gotta get up there. We could do it. Just gotta climb up there. All I know about Guild Wars 2 is that the lady that I did work for once and was pastor's wife once said, I love Guild Wars 2. I hang out on PvP servers and rack up kills when I'm having a bad day. I love a good shadow self battle. We suicided ourselves from an alternate universe. It doesn't count as murder. Good point. Very good point. This is why I keep you around, Hexavex Gun. You keep me honest. You're the only one that would dare question my godlike authority. Kill you. Kill you. Cha-cha-cha. Nah, Spoder. I would do that. I should learn some. Whatever the opposite of arrogance is. I don't know. I don't think that it's been invented yet. And if it has, I don't want to know. A destroyer crabling. I wonder if I could eat a destroyer crabling with some butter. Get his ass, get his ass, get his ass. What level am I? I'm still not up at 30. That's what I gotta be to unlock my ultimate skill, which just feels like they changed skills and leveling a couple times since I started playing the game, and I will say that I do feel like level gating some of your skills and stuff like that is not great. Like, I feel like if I get the skill points to do it, I should be able to use them whenever I goddamn want. Kill Spoder. Kill Spoder Man. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got more scrit. We got more scrit. Save Ferris. Alright, have fun at the grocery. Don't die! Hexavexgon died shortly afterwards. I'm doing a not get murdered run, so we're good. Ah, but what if you get suicided by your shadow self from an alternate world? You gotta be careful of these things. I'm just saying. It happens more often than you think. Oh shit, okay, that is actually a possibility. It happens to dozens of people every day, and we just ignore it. And you know what? That's bad. I'm gonna say it. I'll take. Good. Good. Make sure to take them. Take two. They're small. Take two. They're small. Oh, not these knives. No. Alright, give me them shifting rocks. I'm gonna fuck up these rocks so hard. They're gonna be like, shit, why'd you fuck me up, man? I'm just trying to live. And I'm gonna be like, damn, you're right. Alright. You're down there. And we'll fly. Technically, I shouldn't have this ability right now because this is from the expansion. I mostly want to do a by the books run appropriate for the level, but you know what? Screw you. You're not my real dad. You don't get to tell me what to do. Okay, so I collect grub meat. I'm gonna collect that grub meat. They're not even gonna know. I'm gonna get so much grub meat. I'm gonna be like, rub-a-dub-dub, here is your grub. And they'll be like, I mean, the grub makes sense, and it rhymes, but like, rub-a-dub-dub would imply like a bath. And I was like, shit, you're right. I'll get back to you on that. And they'll be like, no, the time has passed. Alright, take it. Now I gotta kill more of them. The cycle of violence never ends. But, yeah. I'm enjoying my time as Gunch, this adorable little idiot. I want to get to the next story section, though. Because this should be the part where we get to think about which one of the orders that we want to join is. Long story short, in the Guild Wars universe, there are 5 elder dragons that exist, and they are akin to basically massive, world-threatening natural disasters. And they suck a lot. And, like, one of them rose up, Zaitan, sank, like, the most prosperous human nation. And then, like, raised it back up, and now it's full of zombies. Because he's, like, the dragon of death. And, yeah, shit sucks. And it's bad. And there's Zaitan, and there's Kralkatorrik, which is the crystal dragon. There's the Destroyer, who is, like, where all of, like, the little crabbling guys that we were fucking up come from, who's, like, in the earth. There's Jormag, who is the dragon of, like, frost and ice in the north, and who has tricked a bunch of the Norn into believing that he is one of their, like, great ancestral spirits and stuff like that. The restless ghost of Ascalonian catacombs. Boy howdy. Alright, I got one more level and then I get my ult. But we have story, so let's go to Ratasum, the home of the Asura. The Asura is the race that we are. The goofy little goobers that have low social skills and love magic and technology. And depending on which ones may have some fucked up ethics regarding, like, experimentation on sentient beings. But really, like, especially in early Guild Wars 2, there aren't really, like, a lot of, like, actual good guys. Like, everybody's kind of some degree of asshole. Like, the humans are colonizers, the Char are warlike, the Norn are, I mean, mostly okay, but again, like, largely focused on, like, personal struggles rather than, like, making any sort of unified push toward, like, making the world a better place. The Asura are, at their best, well-meaning, and at their worst, wholly concerned with, like, intellectual pursuits to the detriment of everyone around them. And then the Sylvari are just, well, I won't go into the Sylvari. Savant, how familiar are you with a professor named Gore? I've been following his research, and he's drawing some fascinating connections between worldwide magic levels and the rise of the Elder Dragons. He's scheduled to present his latest findings at an academic conference, and I want you to help me gauge how valid they are. I also think there might be a unique opportunity for you in all this. See you there, Zocha. Oh, before I forget, I do want to show you, again, one other thing. Not that. Where are you?
So,
I got a skid for my raptor mount. Look at him. It's a rootin' tootin' raptor. Look at this boy. I love him. I love him so much. This is all that a person could want. Alright, now where do you want me to go? Over here? And then around there? Okay. Would you like to continue your story? A bold new theory. Sure. Let's do it.
Thank you. Intriguing stuff.
Good, you got my letter. Gore's just about to start.
That's Felicia Day.
This should be interesting.
Now let's welcome Professor Gore.
Gore!
The seventh law of Maginamics posits that magical energy cannot be destroyed. Today, I will prove that magic is a limited resource, like water or timber. Using my advanced equipment, I have detected significant drops in the world's ambient magic levels. This drop, I believe, is directly attributed to the return of the Elder Dragons.
I'm sure that's not foreboding.
At an alarming rate. If the dragons are not stopped soon, they will leech all of the magic from the world.
Ah, bosh. Magic doesn't get consumed. It changes form and concentration, but it always returns. It's part of a closed system.
I have proof.
This
The
is
data.
Get off the
Where
stage.
did I leave those notes? I must have left them in my lab. Please, excuse me while I fetch my records. I can prove the problem exists, then we can focus on its solution.
Professor Gore will return shortly. Until then, please welcome Cepha from the phrenology crew.
Like cephalopod dealing with head.
Thank you for coming. I see a lot of overlap in Gore's theory and our shared goals.
As do I. If Gore's research aligns with the Priory's, we may be looking at a cultural revolution.
Revolutions are won militarily, not academically. Still, Gore's theory could prove useful.
I agree, but nothing can happen until Gore makes his case. Why don't we all settle in and listen?
Okay, all right. So each one of these is from one of the orders, who are different organizations that believe in a different approach to deal with problems in the world. There is the German Priory, who believes in academic and intellectual approach. There is the Order of Whispers, who believe in dealing with problems from the shadows. And there is the Vigil, who believe in fighting our problems head on.
Savant, allow me to present 3 of Ratasum's finest minds. Slep of the Vigil, Batanga of the Order of Whispers,
Hey, there you
and
go. The things I
Crosso of the
said.
Durman Priory. I asked them here to listen to Professor Gore's speech, because they all have an interest in fighting the Elder Dragons.
Pleased to meet you, Savant. The Durman Priory is dedicated to research and exploration that will help us combat the Elder Dragons. As you can imagine, we've been watching Professor Gore's progress with keen interest. I'm glad to see you share that interest.
We all share the Priory's interest, just not their methods. In the Order of Whispers, we specialize in covert activity, information, infiltration, and assassination. I understand you're more of a doer than a researcher, so you'll appreciate this. If Gore's theory gives us a clear avenue of attack, we intend to use it.
How clear does a target have to be for you sneaks? The dragons aren't exactly tiny, nor do they keep a low profile. The Vigil's army of dedicated fighters was founded to confront the dragons through force of arms. I'm here to see if Gore's work can help us do that.
Pleased to meet you all. Professor Gore's theory is groundbreaking, and the implications are monumental. I'm interested to hear him finish his presentation.
He won't,
He should be back soon.
because he's been
Let's see if any of
murdered.
the other speakers have any insights for us while we wait.
An exhaustive study of Tyrian physiognomy led me to derive what I call Cepha's constant. Multiplied by the mean ratio of body mass to brain size, it yields an important racial metric, namely, said race's importance as a factor in the eternal algorithm.
phrenology.
Naturally. Then in descending order, we have Silvari, Char, Human, and Nord.
Boo, Char are the best. Fuck
Your attention,
you.
please. I have just been informed that our colleague Gore will not be returning. The Arcane Eye reports that he was killed in a tragic lab accident while recovering his notes. It is a terrible blow to science. We should all mourn one of Ratasum's finest minds. On that dolorous note, this seminar is hereby
What a
concluded.
bummer.
Thank you for coming.
How can you be helped? Gore died just as he was about to present proof of his theory. Does that strike anyone else as suspicious? Even dubious?
Yes.
It does. I'd like to inspect Gore's lab and review his documentation. Though if the Arcane Eye's involved, we may not get that chance.
The Order of Whispers can help. The Arcane Eye serves the Arcane Council, right? They have to do what the Council says. It's in their charter. We simply pay a visit to High Counselor Flax's lab, find the materials to make a convincing forgery, and walk right past the Arcane Eye.
How unnecessarily complicated. Simpler to just outwit the sentries outside Gore's lab. The Arcane Eye can't match the Priory's brain power.
I'll leave fact-finding to the Priory and Whispers.
So we gotta pick which one of the orders we want to work with this time.
Listen, Savant, I'm pursuing a long-term, big-picture strategy here. So I want you to take charge. Choose the most viable plan and see it through. We need to know what Gore was going to show us. And if he was silenced, we need to know who did it and why. Good luck.
Okay. All right. Well, it's time for an ad break, so I'm going to put up a quick poll. Which order should we work with? Order of Whispers, the Dermond Priory. I'll have that running for 3 minutes while we do ads. Make sure to get up, get a stretch, get a snack. Don't get advertised to. And I will see you in 3. And we're back. And with a surprising 1 vote win, we have the Order of Whispers. So we'll go with the sneaky squad for now and see how they do things. Are you up for some intrigue, Whisper style? Access Flax's office, forge the documents we need, and breeze past the arcane eye sentries into Gore's lab? What do you say?
Excellent
Count me
choice.
in.
You're on your way to getting results. See you outside Counselor Flax's lab.
Okay. Equipment. Click Flint. Hello. Let me get you your one-of-a-kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, Gunch approved. Hello. Click Flint. Hello, it's me, Appropriator Gunch. I'm just here to tell you that, I think that, your wallet, happens to have found its way into my hand. Well, in the name of science, I'll just be holding on to this. Oh, well, if it's for science. It didn't, oh, it didn't let you vote? I'm sorry. What was I doing? What was I doing? I was looking at something. I wanted to make sure. Oh, yeah, I wanted to make sure that my stuff was, all hunky-dory. Yeah, those are all kind of garbo. Okay, got all those. Eat those pants. We don't need those pants. Don't nobody need those pants. All right. Onward. Let us join the Order of Whispers to break in and investigate a murder most foul. That's right, a murder committed. Look at him. Just sitting there, looking at this pool. Not a care in the world. They don't know that a man has been murdered. Look at this tropical bird. Not a problem in the world now that it's been Hey, were you all walking in a weird place?
Prompt and primed for action. I like that. Your outfit, though, that'll get you noticed immediately.
You had a plan for that, as I recall. There's no dearth of lab assistants to accost, but they're only doing their jobs. Do we really have to render one of them unconscious just to improve my sartorial splendor?
Yes.
I'll chalk that up to compassion rather than squeamishness, but no, we don't have to. Can you talk your way into a new set of clothes?
Are you coming on to me?
Is practically my middle name.
Appropriator, camouflaged reconnaissance, Gunch.
Embrace simplicity.
How are your endeavors progressing?
How are your endeavors progressing? Disgruntled apprentice. I'm doing it. You can't you lay off for even a second? How can I get my work done if I'm defending myself from you all the time? Relax. It's clear you're overworked, so I'm here to relieve you. How can you relieve me if you're not even on the staff here? Filka will take one look at you and start kicking until everyone's dead. Give me your uniform. I may not be as pretty as you, but I can fake it. I offered to start my shift early and cover for you. If you don't want that, or you're tired and cranky, and that makes you sloppy, give me your uniform and clear out before I tell Filka how close you are to fouling up this whole operation. Alright. Chat, first one to answer gets it. Do we go with charisma, dignity, or ferocity? Charisma for the Flattery. Ferocity, you got it. Don't do that. Here, take this spare. I'm gone. And if we're lucky, Filka will never notice you're not me. But if she does, it's your problem. I can handle it.
Work, you thieves, or I'll toss you all into a pot and make a huge batch of simp stew.
That's Flax's lab manager. A real pushover, right?
You there. Did you forget what my boot feels like on your neck? Because I can remind you.
Yep, a real pushover. We're gonna need something flashy to make her leave the post.
Why are you talking to me? There's work to do. Get back to your post or I'll knot your ears together and hang you from the ceiling like a decorative lamp.
Containment's at max capacity. There must be a leak in the tank.
Too late. Containment breach. Oh, dear.
Wake up, you lazy slobs. Quit shirking and get working right now.
Quit shirking and grab your gherkin. Okay, what do we got over here? Here we go. Experimental console.
Chief, I think we have a serious problem here.
That does it. Handle this myself.
Filka's on the move. Now's our chance.
So long, sucker. Time to forge some documents.
Nicely done, Savant. So far, you've displayed a genuine knack for this sort of work.
Thanks, but this was the easy part. Sneaking past the arcane eye will be dangerous.
Not with this most excellent forgery. I'm eager to test our methods against those of the Arcane Eye. Secret society versus secret police. Who comes out on top?
We're about to find out. Meet me at
Anyone
Gore's lab
who
and let's see if
opposes
our little
democracy.
Gerson's authorization passes muster.
Okay. And we go. And we're like, nope, I'm not taking responsibility for any of this. And we're back in Radasum.
I fought for years in this war. I know what it's like.
All right, you think we can get in? What's the worst that could happen, right?
There's Rack from the Arcane Eye. We'll need to get by him to get in.
Look at this.
He's good.
Look at this ugly ass motherfucker.
Stand aside. The Arcane Council sent us to survey the situation. They're waiting on our report.
You're out of your league. The Arcane Eye is handling this for the Council.
Not anymore. See this? Signed by High Counselor Flax himself.
Glitch. This is just typical. Those bureaucrats distrust everything unless they can micromanage it. Your presence here is redundant and unnecessary.
So's your
You have
mom.
authorization, so you can go in. Just know that I'll be watching you.
So far, so good. Now to see what they're hiding.
There's a dead guy. Oh, get
Hold
fucked.
everything. This isn't Gore's body, is it?
It sure isn't. Which means Gore's oh-so-convenient death is merely a ruse. But who's ruse?
Who's
we
ruse?
need more clues.
Keep that up, and I'll give you a bruise. Lose.
Stop right there. You idiots have seen enough. You're interfering with an official Arcane Eye investigation. Move along. Now, before I have to send for more body bags.
Time to go, but we're on to something. Let's regroup with the other orders. I want to hear what they and Zoja make of this.
My keen sense of smell detects something fishy here. Let's check in with Zoja.
Alright, leave the instance. And away we go to confer with the others.
Do your thing. Shout and be convincing. We need recruits.
I love his little sounds. He's so cute. Alright, and you're in here, hopefully.
So Gore's death was a fraud.
Yeah,
How
it
does
was a
knowing
frame
that help
job.
us? The problem is still Elder Dragons. While you poke around in back alleys or libraries for information, the Vigil is out there fighting.
And while you're fighting, Whispers is setting up the means to deliver a death blow. We appreciate the distraction you provide, but you don't really think you're going to overpower an Elder Dragon, do you?
Swords alone won't get results. Neither will intrigue. The Priory supports a more holistic approach. We intend to learn all we can about the dragons and their weaknesses before we strike.
Ladies, please.
Rakt's Arcane Eye agents were all over Gore's lab. They removed a body they claimed was Gore, but it wasn't. I suspect he's still alive.
If he is, the Arcane Eye has him.
The Dirk
They run a
Gently
remote
approach.
facility in a human village
Ah,
called
the
Gunch.
Dirk Gently approach.
It's isolated,
Being produced
remote,
by Max Landis,
place to stash
official bad person.
Finally, a concrete objective. Just say the word, and I'll have Vigil soldiers standing by to storm Gerenhof.
No, Rakt is too good at this game for that to work. But I'm better. We can use Gerenhof's low profile against him. I say we stage a demonstration and get ourselves arrested. Rakt will haul us in to avoid undue attention. Then we break out and bring Gore with us.
Regrettably, I cannot participate. I must confer with my colleagues in the Priory, but I wish you luck. Let's regroup when the mission is complete.
But I wish you luck.
I want you to take it from here, Savant. I'm going with Crasso to help the Priory look into Gore's
All right,
theory.
so now we got to pick whether we
both
want
need
to
make inroads
side
with the orders for my long-term plan to be viable.
with
Work with whichever one here you think will get the
the
job done.
Vigil or the Order of Whispers.
I'm as eager to figure this out as you are. And eventually, you'll need to share some details about this long-range plan of yours.
I wonder if the poll will work again this time. Hopefully it'll work. And we'll give it a lot less time. We'll keep it at a jaunty minute. So hopefully you have access to that one. Hopefully it works. And it's going. It's going. It's going. You were able to grab life by the Gunch. That's good. Alright, what do we got? Order of Whispers it is. Sorry, loser. I'm gonna go with the people that undermine any sense of stability in the world. Covertly. I'm standing by to stage a fake protest and make the Arcane Eye take us into custody, right beside Gore, where we want to be. Then we break out and take the good professor with us. Interested? You bet I am. Let's get started. Bling-a-ding-a-ding. Hooray! We finally have the ability to get an ult skill. Alright. Let's see what we got. Actually, while I'm here, let me see what I've got that I could go with over here. I got the Deadly Arts, I got that. The Signets don't really have an ult. Okay. And which one did I get? Potent Poison. Yeah, let's go with this one for right now. I don't think that that's really what I want, but we'll see. Hey, welcome back, Hexabexgon. Did you manage to avoid your parallel universe self? Or is there one less parallel universe self out there in the world? There's some good defaced transphobia around the corner from my place. Oh, you ended in a tie? Well, you know what? It happens. It happens to the best of us. Oh, this is our first time going to Lion's Arch, so we get a cutscene. Assuming that it loads. Excuse me. Ooh. I'm a little sad that you're seeing rebuilt Lion's Arch, because for the record, this is not what Lion's Arch looked like at the start of the game. It looked very different. And I kind of wish that Lion's Arch was, like, story-gated. But I get why they don't, because they want to keep, like, people to where they can, like, be in the same community and stuff like that, you know? So it makes sense. But it is a little bit of a bummer from, like, a lore perspective, if that makes sense. Lion's Arch sounds like a most satisfying yoga pose. Oh, the thing that I was riding, by the way, is a raptor. But this one is one that I got for the Super Awesome box, Super Adventure box, and is a cowboy raptor. I love the little whap whap. Alright. To Divinity's Reach we go! Oh yeah, they definitely had fun. So this is Divinity's Reach. This is the home of humanity in the world of Tyria. Humanity is not actually native to this world. They were brought here by the gods, and nobody knows when or why. But, like all invasive species, they kind of fucked up a bunch of stuff along the way. And made life hell for everybody else. I've been on it before, but humanity showed up, moved into the Char lands of Ascalon, and the Char were obviously like, hey, we live here, fuck off. So the humans used their gods to assassinate the Char leader, plunging them into hundreds and hundreds of years of political turmoil that resulted with fascists, theocrats taking over, creating a mild genocide of the humans there, and kicking them all the way across the mountains back over here. Copper Muse. It doesn't sound familiar. This is the human starting area, Queensdale. Which is like standard idyllic farm country. May or may not have a mild centaur problem. In this game, centaurs are generally kind of like, the best way that I can describe it is that they are very much like what orcs end up being in a lot of classic fantasy, where it's just, we're a people and our whole thing is that we like to fuck stuff up and hurt people. That said, the more you get into the lore, and like when you look at older sources, you find that it's more complicated than that, and that like it is in fact a centaur cultural thing, and that there's like Vintari, who was a centaur that like went against the path of violence and is kind of the kind of the father of the Sylvari people. No. The other orcs, not the soccer hooligan orcs. But to me, I do find it interesting, since in a lot of modern fantasy, centaurs are shown to be a lot more like majestic. So it's interesting having kind of like a callback to the more Grecian, like centaurs just be running around messing stuff up and killing people kind of vibe. I don't believe that, and if there were a centaur in my audience, I definitely wouldn't want to be murdered for saying something like that.
You're kidding, right?
I feel like centaurs would make devastating soccer hooligans. Horses are 90% made of evil. No, they're made of the fingers that they munch off of people. Valid to eat fingers. Hey, stop that. Disembodied fingers are prime casting components for doing evil. You know, I really should, just to be safe, go to the combat chat, just to make sure nobody drops like a gamer word and like gets my stream flagged.
Someone get over here and help me!
Ooh. Not cool, man.
Next time, try harder.
You know what? That worked out pretty well. OMG Global Chat, my enemy. When you say things, sometimes Hexamexicon, I can never tell if you're saying them like as a goof or you legitimately feel a certain way. Ooh. Time to commit a whole lot of murder.
I'm going to.
That is the most common experience of me and why people dislike me. I do not dislike you as a person. Don't misrepresent what I'm saying. It's just an eccentricity that I find absolutely fascinating. Frankly, I enjoy the mystery that it adds to my life. Like having the instructions to defuse a bomb be color-coded, only to find out that I am colorblind. Alright, we'll just do these little world events along the way, because why not? Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I murder a bunch of grown-ass men? Yorg. Yay. Murder, murder, murder. You gotta make sure to kill them when they flee. That's the best time to do it. Do you like when people have a brand and they do things on brand? Real talk, the wires are all copper colored. You can wrap them in whatever color or plastic tube. You know what? Maybe that would be a more interesting way to do it. To make each wire out of a different substance. Like, this one is copper, this one is gold. This one is actually I don't know, what's another conductive material? But, like, is something cool and unique. Yay, up on the house. Look at that beautiful bean footage. Isn't it amazing? This is what we all look like on the inside. One of them is iron as a bit. Yeah, like, no flexibility, absolutely rigid. Alright. Kessex Hills. Oh yeah, this is another part of the map that, like, there's a big thing that happened here in the world story, and, like, it changed the map, but, like, I don't like that it changes it, even though, like, it hasn't happened yet, and, like, you can go back and play it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just cantankerous. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, what do we got over here?
Now this is a find.
Tap roots. Oh no, I ruined it. Oh, jeez, I biffed it. I guess all of my harvesting gear is too low level for this part of the map. I'm gonna have to murder a trebuchet. Hey look, centaurs.
Weakness makes me
Yeah, I have a special skin that makes my harvesting tools appear as big goopy tentacles. You know, like you do.
Fort Solma is charged with the forward defense of Queensdale. We have constant skirmishes with the centaurs of the Greyhoof and Wall Watcher camps. At times it seems like this war will never end. But we stay vigilant. Someday, with the help of citizens like you, we will finally crack the centaur offensive.
I'm not a citizen of this area, bud. I have a special skin that's dry and itchy. It doesn't give me any buffs to harvesting. Are you sure about that? Have you checked all of your stats? I mean, I guess, like, in the way of, like, visiting a dermatologist, Like, but that doesn't necessarily ensure that you're, you get a premium skin, unfortunately.
Fascinating.
Gotta kill them all. Can't leave orphans. Gotta kill entire families. Alright, Gunch. Get up there. What do you got? Oh, it's under. Of course it is. Of course it is. You would. I saw Dermatologist, I'm like, can't help you, son. No one can. You sound just like my insert joke here. Hey, bud. I'm gonna need you to, like, stop.
Impossible! And you thought I was beaten.
I don't like those guys. I don't like them one bit. I have murdered 10 fish, and they call me Fish Slayer. As opposed to the time that I made out with a carp, and they called me Fish Layer. And it's looking pretty stank over there. I don't want to go there. The fish call me that? The fish call me many things. No, you stay away. You stay away. It's kind of buck wild that I swim faster than a shark. Like, that doesn't seem right, right? Like, I'm no ichthyologist, but... True, I am that good, but, you know... Alright, what do we got over here? E. Get me my waypoint. Give it to me. I want it. I need it. I gots to have it.
We heard Crate last night, down by the lake. Isn't that right, dear?
Mm-hmm. What? What was that?
I said we heard Crate last night by the lake.
Oh, great.
I thought you said you heard how great it was. Ooh. Somebody's working on this one. Let's hurry along. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. Everybody knows that you fight a volcano by shooting it with a bow and arrow. Everyone knows this. It's a well-established principle of geology. In fact, the fact that you don't know it is embarrassing for you. You mean the secret fourth law of thermodynamics? Yeah. The fourth law of thermodynamics. If you shoot a volcanic vent with a bow, it will explode eventually. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, these are destroyers. The destroyer spawn. These are the ones that come. Each one of the dragons has like their brood that they create for the undead dragon Zaitan. He makes zombies, like basically bog standard ass zombies. The destroyer makes these like weird volcano looking versions of things. Kralkatoric has the branded where they get crystals all over them and turn into like crystal monsters. I wonder if Fin zombies are different from bog zombies. Good question. One way to find out.
Act with honor. Speak with integrity.
It's a Tengu. Look at that Tengu. I wish we could play as them, but they'll never let you because they hate you. Alright. And we want to go over here. So let's go. Follow me. Ow. You can't do that. That's illegal. I'll sue. I'm baby. If I just keep saying I'm baby long enough, eventually one of them will believe me, and that's when I'll strike. Birdie. Okay. More work. Off I go then. So long, sucker. Yeah, another vista. Which is more terrifying, a lawyer baby or a baby lawyer?
Melissa aid you.
need to learn how to handle this elemental.
Okay. Disagree. Both of those are more terrifying than a witch. Depends on if Alec Baldwin is playing the role. I wanted to say something, but it felt like it was in poor taste, so I'm not gonna. But if you know me, and you know what we were just talking about, you may be able to piece it together.
6 feet tall.
Well done. Did you see that, workers? That's how you do it.
There we go. Successfully murdered. Get wrecked. Do your worst.
This place is fantastic. We should get elementals to help out in our city.
You work in a farm.
Are they? Oh, it's all the way up there. Boo! Boo! Whoa! Whoa!
When I was a little girl, elementals
used to destroy your storage sheds and run your livestock off the farm. I know, Grandma. You told me.
How about you shut your sassy mouth, Gabriette? If that is your real fake-ass fucking name. The role is played by Alec, voiced by an actual baby.
Excelsior. This is the Arcane Eye's hidden safe house. Gore is almost certainly inside.
It looks formidable. Getting us in and getting him out will be problematic. How should we play this?
It'll be problematic in the sense that there's like really questionable things about it.
Lungs, the Arcane Eye will pounce. They'll drag us in and lock us up until we cool off and agree not to make any more mischief. Here's a banner. Wave it around, make some noise, and let's get ourselves arrested. We'll show the Arcane Eye what real spy masters are like.
Alright, mock protest, let's go. For great justice.
End their alchemy.
Free gore, free range, free beer.
I could go for some free beer.
For great justice.
Release Gore or we'll poke you right in the Arcane Eye. What do we want?
This is a restricted
Free
area,
Gore.
citizen.
When do we want
Clear
it?
out.
We won't leave until all Tyria hears our demands. Release Gore.
You were warned. Subdue these boneheads and don't bother being gentle.
Never capitulate. For great justice. I'm nigh invincible.
What if we just like beat their ass? I think that could be like a real strategy. Rather than, like, trying to get arrested, we just
That should get their attention.
murder all of them?
Now, to get apprehended. Make it look natural, Savant.
Had enough, Scofflaw? Good. Now come with us. You're under arrest.
About time.
Make me.
I mean, we won't be silenced. You can't lock up the truth.
I don't know who you are, but thank the alchemy you've come. I'm completely innocent.
We know. We're here to rescue you.
We know.
Then your methodology is unsound. You're locked up in here too.
All part of the plan. No cell can hold me. Now stand back. I'm prepared to be impressed.
Presto changeo.
There's our egress. Let's move.
Isn't an egress a female bird? Who ever heard of emergency egress? That's one of my favorite bits from Breathing Space is all the ways to get Rapid Egress's name wrong and all the jokes about, like, from Old Hand about, like,
One of these terminals.
I didn't even know I didn't even know they had a word for a female bird. Oh.
Gates open. Us gone. Time to move.
Now, sentences incomplete.
Okay, how did you get those doors open? I was watching closely and I still didn't catch it.
Trade secret. Available only to those who sign on with the Order of Whispers full-time.
Oh, man.
But I will say this. Choose the locks you pick very carefully.
Can I interrupt? I don't want to give the impression that I'm ungrateful, but I can't thank you for saving me until I'm actually safe.
Point taken. Time to go, Savant. I'll take Gore back via the scenic route, so we're not followed. That's standard Order of Whispers procedure. We'll rendezvous with you
fancy.
and Zojia and the other orders and proceed from there. See you then.
Alright, time to regroup, which means we do the thing, and then we go to the map, and we go back here. And then we realize there's an ad break. And you know what that means. It's time to get up. It's time to stretch. It's time to wrestle a grown man to the ground and make him contemplate all the things he's done with his life. It's time to do a single jumping jack. And in the meantime, not get advertised to. So, I'll be back in 3 minutes. And I hope to see you there. Goodbye for now. Okay. Okay. We're back. I live once more. Let me pull up the thing with the stuff. Get the thing. Do the other thing. Flux the capacitors. Rustle the jimmies. And let's proceed onward with our plan. Oh yeah, I always want to go up there, but it's in here.
We're seeing a sharp increase in dragon minion activity at several key locations.
I know. Vigil resources are stretched thin. As soon as we clear an area out, more minions push in.
One bright spot in all this extra activity is that the Priory has been able to capture several minions for study.
Your bright spot
Capture several minions to study. Like the little banana-looking motherfuckers.
What about later? When the dragons come at us.
Just shoving prods into them. Be-doo, be-doo. Fascinating.
Thank you all for collaborating on my rescue. Imagine jailing me for a theory. Outrageous. Opprobrious.
I agree. The best way to counter such opprobrium is to prove your theory correct. How do we demonstrate that the dragons consume magic?
The sentient Twinkies.
Simple. We find an area infested with dragon minions, let's say undead, and clear it while Gore measures the ambient magic. Then we track the changes in Gore's readings. End result, fewer undead, we get data, and we give the environment some relief. It's a win-win-win.
I prefer a more controlled experiment. The Priory has already captured several dragon minions for advanced study. This definitely qualifies.
Sounds like two sound options. The Order of Whispers will be standing by when we're finished collecting
so
the
this
data.
one...
I know what you're going to say, Zoja. But before I pick an option, I want to know what your mysterious long-range plan is.
In a word, alliances. Building new ones and repairing old ones, all to fight the dragons. You're working with the orders to bring about the former. I'll deal with the latter in due course. For now, we need to substantiate Gord's theory. How you get the proof is up to you.
So, we've got another... We get to decide which group to work with. So another poll going up. Which order do you want to work with? Do you want to work with the Vigil and just murder things and measure the magic in the area, or do a controlled experiment with the Dermond Priory? We're going to be quick with this one, so it'll only be a minute. Go, chat, go! What'll it be? Who can say? Who can know? Do you prefer raw, unchecked aggression and military might? Or do you prefer studied, bookish, bullshit like that? Are you a jock or are you a nerd? Well, I think we have the answer, so no sense in waiting. I'm a jerd. The Dermond Priory wins, which is the correct answer. Fucking Slep sucks. And I want to punch him in the butt. I'm made of denim. Did you know that denim gets its name from coming from the city of Nîmes? Did you know that? Were you aware of this? Was it something that you knew? Strong hat. Here you go. Look at this. Look at this foppish little bastard. Should we keep the hat, or should we transmog it so it looks like our headband still? Or should we consider... Did they get rid of the outfit system altogether? I really don't know. Who did an art? What did an art? I don't know what's going on. Here, I'll just put on my my jorts outfit. How about that? Actually, are there any good outfits in the store? Let me take a look. Oh god, I could make moose and... I kind of want to. What do we got? The Super Lord Vanquish Homestead Pack. Not really what I'm looking for. Looking for styles. Outfits. Alluring silk. I could be a little cat boy. Ancestral outfit. I could be that. The butler outfit. The dark tyrant outfit, which is just what if slutty metal. Gym aura. What if Tuxedo Mask fell into a new age store? Let's see. Okay, that looks really rad, actually. I really like the Jade Tech outfit. Do we get the maid outfit? Nature's Oath. Rose Masquerade. Not really feeling that one. Spellforged, too chunky. Timy's outfit is cool, but you know, it belongs to a character we've yet to meet yet. Venom Bite, that one looks interesting, but that is again more like heavy armor. Wandering Weapon Master. None of these are really good, like, medium armor stuff, and that kind of sucks. Armor skins. Here we go. This is clearly what I need. Oh, you want to see the wedding attire? Or did I click the wedding attire? I can't remember if I actually clicked on it or not. Oh, yeah. Armor skins. There's not really a whole lot good in that one. I could get the physician's mask. Except that it, like, makes my ears not ragged, which kind of sucks. Not a fan of that. There, have a creepy snake umbra thing. Everybody loves that. Have some cat ears. Be a little cat boy. Meow, meow, meow. Appropriate weddings. Or is that appropriate weddings? I could go tits out with the Crichton Rogue chest piece. Alright. None of it's speaking to me right now. But we'll go with the headband still. Yeah. So why are you still wearing the hat? I don't understand. Okay, now I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. And you know what? We haven't been doing proper fashion wars. We have not dyed any of our stuff yet. So let's get on that. What do we got? Let's randomize the appearance. Alright, tell me when to stop. I'll never stop until someone tells me to stop. It's gonna be real funny when... Okay. Alright, there we go. That's what we went with. We really kind of look just like a shonen-ass protagonist, and I love it. It does actually look kind of good. It gives me like a Nausicaa kind of vibe, almost. Wow. Alright. Now where are we headed to? It's all the way up there. If I'd been smart, I'd have just fast traveled up there instead of being dumb like an idiot. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a chance to do some stuff and some things and murder some guys. Everybody loves murdering guys. Did you know that guys are some of the most murderable things? Get up. Your services are still required. I mean, when there's guys. Oop, gotta kill them. Listen. We could sit here all day talking about whether or not we're gonna kill these guys. Or we could just admit we're gonna kill these guys. And kill them. So, how about it? Did you know that it's actually a guy's natural state to be murdered? And if they're not being murdered, that's actually really bad for them psychologically. Hey, Faye! How's it going? Let me get you your one-of-a-kind, bespoke, artisanal, handcrafted, embroidered, certified by the Arcane Council. Hello. Hello, Faye. We've had a lot of fun here tonight. But did you know that 1 in every 3 guys has not been murdered? Do you have any idea the toll that it does on society, on the mind of a guy to know that he is not one of the 3 murdered guys? Do you have any idea how much productivity is lost? Do you understand the incalculable damage to capitalism itself when we leave guys unmurdered? All I'm asking is that all of you here, really think about it and ask yourself, am I doing enough to murder guys? If you're alive, they're alive. Let them be murdered. I was just about to make that joke. I was literally just having one day, I'll make that redeem, and you'll do your full prelude before just saying, hello, Faye. Also, now I just want to make a very dark joke. Do it. No one here can judge you. Only God can judge you. And whatever judge exists with the silly powdered wigs and stuff. And God's on heckin' vacation. I love the idea of reading that as like an action hero line. Like, good, bad, I'm the guy with the gun. Also, hey, Wolfwings, how's it going? Am I working hard enough for murder? Does self-murder count? We actually have already discussed that earlier, where we killed our shadow self, and it's technically okay, because it's not murder, it's technically suicide. But, I will say that you are not allowed to kill your shadow self, or any of yourselves, because you're too valuable, and I enjoy your company too much. And how else will I pester you by making you behave while you play games that say things that make fun innuendo? Powdered wigs. No judges wear plate mail armor and horned helmet. Ah, okay. I understand. You're thinking of that one game. Lunar. The classic hit JRPG Lunar. Man, this world mission sure is longer than I thought it would be, and I probably wouldn't have started it if I had realized it's just me babysitting this golem while he rubs these things until they're all better. But here we are. It's not like innuendo is central to my brand or anything. And I gave my viewers, and a dear friend as it turns out, the ability to turn off my innate innuendo sense. Well, you know what they say. Fractal Incursion is starting elsewhere soon. I don't know what that means. That's a group event. I am not a group. We're just gonna ignore that. Not my problem. Yeah, it's not gonna compliment of you in the message. Haha, victory is mine. Oh, I didn't know you were talking about me. Because who would want to be my friend? Did you see that candy corn pop in? I'm not crazy, right? You all saw the candy corn pop in, right? Yeah, I mean, like, I know that they pop up during the Mad King season, but it's about as far from the Mad King season as it can be. We have them pop in around 6 months out phase without the event running around is buck. Yeah. Anyway, I need to go fetch my wife some chocolate. Good luck with the productive moiter. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it. I always enjoy having you around. You are wonderful. And I don't care how much you try to convince me that is not the case. I will fight you, and I will win because I am ancient and eternal. I shall make sure she knows it comes with the Wolfwing seal of approval. That is very important. That's like up there with like the fair trade seals and stuff like that as being like really important to have. Purple Gang. I gotta murder this man before he shits more turrets. Alright. Time to murder a man. And got a heart. Yay! Heart done. And now, we go up here, and we fly on a flutterby as I need to head to bed. Get some rest, definitely, early tonight to run my bank to the bank tomorrow. Thankfully, insurance is paying for it. That's good. We love it when insurance actually has to do the thing that you pay them to do instead of telling you to get fucked and pocketing your money for nothing. Yeah, get some rest. I will probably be wrapping up not too long here because I as well have and early morning tomorrow. Oop. That's a named person. I wonder why they're dead. Oh, it's a hard person. Crystal node. Is this, I turn this into you? Alright, this techie person needs it. Okay. I just love the little sound he makes. More crystal nodes. Well, there's no way that I can make it and get rid of that containment cell thing in time, so I feel bad for the script, but there's legitimately nothing that I could do. Sorry, buds.
I'll be on my way.
Alright, open all those up. Put it in the bank. Trash all this. Eat it. Open these. Deposit. Alright, now what do you got? Collecting a whole bunch of junk. Got an 8-slot invisible bag. But I don't like invisible bags because the whole thing is that they never appear in your sell to vendor stuff. It's supposed to be like, so you don't like accidentally sell something. But it's like, I've never had an instance where that's like been an issue. Ever. I would simply just not sell them the wrong thing. I'm sorry, I'm built different. Okay. Grab that. What do you got for me? Oh, it's in the other room. Okay. Alright, we gotta murder all these. Oh, hey. It's Techie. It's Techie to walk alright to rock around the clock on time. It's Techie. Here, let's revive her friend while we're at it. Steam Minotaurs. I thought that you said we were having steamed clams. Oh no, steamed Minotaurs. Patented Appropriator Gunch recipe.
That was certainly unexpected. Good thing
I
you were
see.
here to help take care of those things.
And you called them steamed Minotaurs, despite the fact that they are clearly, shit. I didn't have a good punchline. Fuck! Abort! Abort!
Are we ready to try this again? Or should I say, are we ready to see what else comes through that gate?
My son is also named Abort. Get it? Get it? It's a Simpsons recipe.
Which one of us is the buka? Firing the trigger.
Yes. Yeah, see? See?
Gods and years, what in eternal alchemy is going on here?
I'll just murder everything that steps through this gate. just constantly. Is this the attitude that we should have to things that step through interdimensional portals? Maybe not. Does it work? Yes. Yes, it does.
We need to keep
Yay.
this gate offline until we can debug the bad component.
Looks like the gate suffered some damage. No worries, I can get it up and running again soon. Ideas are like cream. Good ones rise to the top.
Didn't you
Oh,
observe
God.
what just transpired? You're not seriously
What did you do?
thinking of using that thing, are you?
Invention waits for no one.
Oh, yeah, these little goobers. These little goobers are Asura.
Thanks for your help.
They're, short, got little shark teeth. And, they, well, you know, most of them are pretty well-meaning, but, you know, some of them lack the ethics that one might wish for when it comes to super science. They're not above experimenting on other sentient races, you know. Well, you know, who among us hasn't had a little ethical oopsie in the name of science? I played some of the early parts of Guild Wars 1, only vaguely recall being it. Yeah, so these little goobers did show up in Guild Wars 1, but it was much later on at the start of the Eye of the North expansion. And basically, they used to be a race of people that lived underground, and they were driven out by the Destroyer, one of the elder dragons who was like forced them to the surface, and they came up here, and they're masters of golems and stuff like that, and their whole thing was just like, damn, we kind of hate that we got driven out of our home, and it sucks that like a big dumb stupid dragon did this,
Excelsior.
and we got to deal with all these other people. Let's see. What does it want me to do with these? So they seem kind of this world's kobolds and more. Yeah. Very much in line with that kind of mentality. Our little goober here is Appropriator Gunch. He's a thief, but he doesn't like being called a thief. And his whole thing is very much that he's good at stealing things. He also was created by chat, and as such, we decided that Gunch's whole thing is that Gunch hates
Excelsior.
making choices. Gunch has choice paralysis, and so there is a computer inside Gunch's head that makes all of his choices for him, and it's called the Cerebral Heuristic Autonomic Transistor, or CHAT for short. Crystal lattice density increased by 125 units. Original density 815 units. Confirmed density increase 125 units. You just said. Analyze ratio of blue to green crystals. Lattice ratio 1 to 3. Lattice ratio 16 to 15, which is 2 to 5 is 5 to 12. Identify the lowest ratio. So 1 to 3. Which would be the same, which would be 5 to 15. And then would be 4 to 12. So it'd be lattice 1. That's right, they make you do math. These sick fucks. Successful alignment, cycle 1, 25. Successful alignments in cycle 33. Identify percentage increase of successful. Alright, so it was originally 25.
I haven't seen you around here before.
I've seen you. With that hat, you're just about everywhere.
So 10% would be 2.5. 20% would then be 5. So it's gotta be 32. Yay! I'm a smart boy. She said, I don't need all these fucking crystals. You were useless. Get out of here. Alright. On to Gunch's story.
All preparations are complete. Let the testing commence.
Let's do it. So right now we're working with an organization called the Derman Priory, trying to investigate whether this theory about if the dragons are eating magic is true.
When you're ready, we'll bring in a dragon minion and blast it with arcane energy. We expect a strong reaction, but don't worry.
Sounds good.
The containment field...
I can't imagine anything going wrong here.
Prepare to measure the results. Savant, will you please throw the switch?
Okay, Professor. Bombarding the creature...
I bet we're gonna have to murder this.
Now, anything? Anything at all? What are the readings on your sensor?
Don't let up. It's definitely absorbing the energy. Yes! I believe we have our proof! It's loose. I need some more assistance!
Stab, stab, stab.
Sorry, Professor. I should have anticipated that such a high dose of concentrated magic would only strengthen the minion. This test proved that we are all imperiled, particularly those of us possessing large magical stockpiles.
Unquestionably. On
Indubitably.
the bright side, this is the breakthrough I've been looking for. Proof positive that my theory is valid.
Yay!
These
Congratulations,
readings are
Score. Now
inclusive.
save the world.
The more magic we gave it, the more was absorbed. The Arcane Council can't possibly deny the correlation.
That may be.
Yeah.
In my experience, the Council's reactions aren't always easy to
Imagine
predict.
if you had
Still,
conclusive scientific proof that there is an apocalypse approaching you.
Let's share this data with
People
Soja and the other
certainly couldn't deny that. People certainly couldn't suppress that information. People almost certainly wouldn't act in absolute defiance of the rational thing to do, which is stop the apocalypse. They wouldn't do that. Would they, chat? Would they? Oh god, I need a Tylenol. People have never acted against their own interest and in the interest of the apocalypse. Well said. So true, bestie. Why do I do this? Why do I get myself all agitated and grumpy before bedtime? I think this is the part where we decide which one of the orders we want to join. So, with that said, which one are we thinking? Which one are we feeling?
My theory is confirmed. Thanks to you all, we have conclusive proof that the dragons are consuming the world's magic at an alarming rate.
This is the first step to building a coalition to battle the dragons. We need to tell everyone, the entire Asura population, as quickly as possible. Ract and the Arcane Eye won't allow it. So how do we get vital information past a highly trained, secret police force dedicated to keeping it contained?
If the
Kill
Priory
God.
called a conference, all the most influential geniuses in Ratasum would attend. Ract wouldn't dare touch them. And once they know, the news can't help but spread.
Word of mouth isn't reliable. Not against Ract. We need mass communication. We should commandeer the Golem Control Center and broadcast a message from there.
The Arcane Eye is the real problem. If we attack them head-on and take the fight to Ract himself, they won't be able to contain Gore's theory.
This is it, Savant.
If we just kill
All
the
three
secret
orders want you
police.
as a member. If you're willing, the plan you choose now will determine the order you join. Permanently.
Oh, I'm willing. That'll put me on the inside, with access to all of that order's resources from here on. That's what you meant by building alliances.
Partially, yes. The rest will come after we present Gore's theory to the world. Now, select a plan and remember, the order you choose is the order you join.
Be aware. You will not be able to undo this. You will be stuck. Alright. Firing up chat. Which order should we join? Whispers, Vigil, or Priory? And again, we'll run it for 1 minute. Good luck and Godspeed. Spider-Man, don't tell Harry. Do we want to go with the Order of Whispers, the shadowy organization working from the shadows? The Vigil, the people that we literally never worked with this entire time that want to punch a dragon in the face. Or the Durman Priory, the nerds that want to beat up a dragon with science. We've mostly worked with the Whispers, so it seems reasonable that that's who we're going to side with. Oh, I'm willing. But let me just stress the exposition you're giving me. You're going to have to explain this for people in chat who've not paid attention so far. Reasonable? No thanks. Okay. Let's see. We got a 50-50 shot. This is going to kick in chat's little known feature. The probability adjustment system. In which I roll dice to decide. Alright, even. We go with the whispers. Odd. We go with the vigil. Even. We go with whispers.
Just finish your treatise, Eternal
The only way to win here is to tell everyone at once. Racked can't silence every peacemaker in the city. Are you with us? Will you join the Order of Whispers? Yes. I like the results you get and how you get them. Also, I will say, from a meta point, we will get the best mentor of the three. Test subject completed. Alright. Time to put my probability adjustment dodecahedron away. Level up. Yay. Go ahead and put that in my equipment. Okay. Sword, dagger. Okay. I can chop up all those. And that'll be fine. Shove those in there. I don't need that. Throw that away. Crafting materials. Eat that. Eat all that magic find. Alright, and we're ready. Let's do it.
Are you spending any time at the Derman Priory during your trip?
Indeed. I have several days planned to stop in and meet with you.
Lines of communication. Alright. Here's our new comrade.
Ready to enter the world of epic espionage? Ready to out-intrigue a master spy like Racked? It all starts here at the Peacemaker headquarters.
I'm ready. I may not be a covert operative like you, but if you can get me inside, I can reprogram Ratasum's golems to transmit my message.
Sounds good.
That's the spirit. First, we need to neutralize the guards and secure the area. And for Professor Gore's sake, let's do so swiftly and suavely.
I
do everything suavely.
Just go easy on the clever jokes, all right? Groaning in disgust tends to impede my natural grace.
You wound me. I'll have you know wordplay of that caliber takes an enormous amount of work.
Then you should take a sabbatical. Right now, I'm only interested in repurposing those golems.
These two just need to go ahead and fuck,
Rack will be
frankly.
here as soon as he figures
Like,
out
they
what's going
clearly
on.
have a thing.
We need to move, and move quickly.
These tools should help avoid unneeded casualties.
Amnesia gas.
Don't usually see so many Arcane Eye agents around. What's making you nervous?
What? I love how I had a non-lethal thing, and they're just like, you used it once, it went away. Now you murder one of your own people.
We've got trouble. Hold the line and I'll sound the alarm.
I need more amnesia gas. I'm gonna need some more. Okay. If you could just hook me up with just a little bit more amnesia gas. All right, where's the peacemakers?
We've got trouble. Hold the line and I'll sound the alarm.
We've been made. Keep those peacemakers off me while I reprogram the golems. Gore, stick close.
Murder? That's illegal.
Their defenses are more robust than I expected. Watch my back while I work. Nice one. We're nearly there. Watch it. Here comes another one. They're on the air. Nothing.
Yay.
Thank you.
Halt! Nobody move.
Well, I'm gonna have to murder this man. Oh no.
Stop right there. How did you dissidents bypass my security measures?
That's a trade secret, Flatfoot. Though if you must know, we walked in. Then we walked all over your scheme to suppress Gore's theory.
I'm
No
mad.
matter. When I'm done, your revelation will be dismissed as just more gossip. Oh, and by the way, you'll all be dead.
Now you're just being obvious. I used to respect the Arcane Eye as a worthy adversary in intrigue, but this is downright vulgar.
You've lost, Ract. Even if you could kill us, what's the point? Oh, and by the way,
You can't.
The point is, I have clear orders and a job to do. Oh, and I'm very, very good at my job. One way or another, this ends now.
Probably with your death.
Assemble the crew!
Oh, he's very good at his job. If his job is getting his ass
My
beat.
theory is broadcasting to everyone in the vicinity, and the villainous Ract received his comeuppance. Once again, you have my thanks.
we haven't won yet, Professor. The Arcane Council needs to know what Ract was doing in their name.
Agreed. Although I have the sneaking suspicion some of them already know. We'll see if I'm right.
The counselors are in their chambers on the top floor of the city. Let's go inform them of what their favorite secret policeman was up to.
I left you all the clues, Mr. Secret Policeman. All right. Who do you think we can get this done before ads start? Do you think it's possible? Do you believe?
Professor Gore says, Elder Dragons Gore, magic to inform you there's none left. Dragons will sell your friends. Make your attention, please. Professor Gore says,
why did she? Batanga? Good question. I don't remember which,
Salutations.
Well,
Now I gotta look. I know
You
Zoja
see,
is
Counselor
Felicia
Flax,
Day.
Everything I said is true. The Arcane Eye have been trying to suppress my theory that the dragons are eating magic. My correct theory, I might add. We now have proof that the dragons do consume magic.
We know, Professor. We've always known. Preparations are being made to exploit your discovery for Ratasum's benefit, even as we speak.
Then Ract was working for you all along. You used the Arcane Eye to get Gore out of the way so you could stifle the truth.
You won't get away with this. We'll tell the world. We'll distribute Gore's research.
You'll make a lot of shrill noise, as always. And as always, no one will listen or care. You're wasting the Council's time. This audience is over.
Alright, now I gotta look. He's right, you should use violence. But we did it.
This is a fight.
And we got a mastery point that we can't use yet, but... Let's see. Oh, this is gonna bug me. I know there's gotta be like a list of like voice actors. I mean, I guess I could just look up Ashley Birch specifically and just see if it is her by looking up Guild Wars. Man, I forgot how old this game is. I'm gonna have to scroll for so fucking long. Holy shit, I forgot Ashley Birch did the voice of Ayla from Awesome Knots. Damn, that's old, and I feel old now. I need to go lay down. Alright, it does not look like it was her. But I don't know who the voice actor is, and that bugs me. Lie down in the rejuvenation pod, yeah. But, you know what? That is all that we've got right now for story. We've got to do a little bit more in order to unlock the next bit. So I feel like that's a good place to call it for now. So let's hop over here. And let's snooze these ads again because there's no reason to do ads right before getting out of here. But I want to say thanks to everybody for our third installment in the tale of Appropriator Gunch. Hopefully you all had fun. Again, if folks are ever interested in Guild Wars 2, feel free to roll up a character. It's the base game, I think, is free to play. And I think it'd be really cool if we had people like doing leveling and stuff together. But let's see who we've got to raid. Dee-da-doo. Beep-a-boo. Ooh. I haven't got to raid him in a while. Let's go raid Alistair Arson, Gentleman Thief. But thanks for everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind sticking around for the raid, Alistair's a wonderful person, amazing streamer, and I think you'll enjoy the vibes over there. If you want a raid message, whatever emotes you got, and then something akin to that. But thanks to everybody for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Next up is Friday. Gonna be streaming around 8, so hopefully see you then. And what are we gonna be playing? I don't even remember. Absolute trash fire streamer here. Oh, Mouse PI for hire. That's right. I wanted to play a little bit more of that. So, I'll see you. That's all. Goodbye.